One lander. That you don't see every day. Alright, I think we will actually put back the island here, just so that we can hit Invoke Despair later in the game. And we'll play our Shipwreck March on 1. Means we can't run his Vortex, but I don't really want to burn that now. Especially since we're already down a card, for not to go even more negative. Alright, and not punished, so it's all good. Hold Make Disappear here. Swamp do nothing. Okay. We don't really want to drop the Trespasser right into Liliana. So, I think we'll go another turn off here. Third land. Now is Liliana time. Trespasser. Sure, go ahead and take that. A lot of Vortex. Well, get this cooking now. Don't have anything better to do. Alright, Trespasser versus the world. Throw full control in case they drop shouldered here. They do. Resolve. We have full control on, so on our upkeep. Here we go. Untap. And put you on the bottom of the deck, buddy. Goodbye. Alright. Out of mana for the turn, but nope, we can leave all you guys down there. Down to 16. They run it back. We can do the same thing again. Nope, it's a Celestis instead. Alright. And they go ahead and target the Trespasser. I'm pretty okay with that. Man, I'd love to be able to Tainted Indulgence and hit land. Cut down goes bye-bye. We hit lands anyway. Whew. Feeling good here. Sure. Okay, end here. Opponent takes a manual Celestis draw. Pretty interesting. Flip us to Night Side. I like that. Okay, they take their draw after a good amount of thought. Drop off a swamp. Play another swamp. Okay. That's it. Alright. We'll indulge us up here. Yeah. Probably drop off you. Infernal Grasp. Okay. Well, we'll whack him first. Probably drop the Bank Buster. Sure. Could take our own creature, right? We don't need it. Do we need it? We could save it for Indulgence. Let's just go for damage here. Alright. Down to 10. Let's play out a Bank Buster. And most likely draw with it this turn, but we'll see what happens. Liliana, we have no answer to it. Power up the Bank Buster and sack the Bank Buster instead. We'll probably do that.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
Oh, I guess we can't crew because it's tapped. Alright, so we'll take our lumps here. Cannot crew you, yeah. Take our draw. I don't think there's anything in our deck that can help us here. Like, we're not going to be able to Fading Hope our own Glutton, for example. That's not in the deck. Alright, that's fine. Creature sacked. Would love a nice follow-up.
Sacrifices must be made.
Don't think you want to bounce Liliana back to the hand. Well, now you actually could bounce it back to the hand. I think we're taking a draw here. Land is fine. Could discard it. Could also just pick off Liliana now. I think that's fine. I mean, what is our worst fear? I guess our worst fear is they drop Invoke Despair on us. And they just draw 3. That's probably the worst possible outcome. So I think we actually have to hold Counter Magic here. Yeah, I think we have to hold Urtai Scorn. So if they want to plus and have us drop off something, that's fine. They drop off something too. Okay, let's end here. I think we have to hold Urtai Scorn for Invoke Despair. And we're fine dropping off. Maybe Make Despair at this point. Alright. Well, we can't stop that. They mill. Get us shouldered, potentially. Okay. They want to deploy the shoulder. That's not what we want to use the counterspell on. This might be a Rona's Vortex. Or a Infernal Grasp here, I guess. Each player discards a card. I think I'm fine dropping off Make the Spirit anyway. Maybe Vortex Liliana this turn and Infernal Grasp on upkeep. Alright, let's drop Make Disappear. I don't think we need it. They drop Cut Down. Alright, so each basically dropped off a useless card. Trespasser. I mean, it's a top decking war now. I guess we can counter you, Invoke Despair Shouldered, and bonus Vortex the last one on our turn. Alright, top deck war initiated. So we'll go ahead and do this now as well. And we'll probably Vortex the Liliana on our turn. Draw with the Bankbuster. I just immediately draw discard. Alright, top deck of lands. Now what you want to see? Let's take a draw here. We have enough mana, right? Yep, we have enough mana. Infernal Grasp. Alright, well. It's all fine and dandy. Deploy you is fine. And we'll put you on the bottom. Okay, that's it. Let the top deck war begin. Okay, manual cycle. Draw a card. What are they dropping off here? Drop off a sleeper. That's a pretty good card. They get their own Bankbuster going. Okay. Well, they got a lot of draw power now. Here we go. That's a good draw. Let's go. Alright. Screw you. Whack him for a good chunk of damage here. Alright. As far as top deck wars go, that was a good one. The Bankbuster is going to hurt a lot now. Meat Hook for 5. That's not what I wanted to see. Okay. Good answer. Alright, let's cycle you. That's good, and we can actually deploy it. Yeah, I mean, let's do it. Crew you. Keep whacking them. When it drops to 3, can they top deck the Invoke Despair? That'd be a biggie. They have the Sphinx. They've got plenty of mana. Soul Transfer. Oh my god. Alright, they're earning their top deck here. Upkeep stop. They got shouldered, right? Yeah. Well, Infernal Grasp on upkeep. Oh, they don't have enough mana to play this turn. Alright. It goes on. Opponent's down to 3. Meat Hook. Do you want to drop you for 0? I don't think necessarily. We might need all the removal we can get. Alright. And here. They get their draw. Oh my goodness. If they get back into this game, it would be so sad. They drop a Shouldered. And an Underdog. Oh god, that's such a good draw for them. Well, we probably want to -5 Massacre this turn instead, just given the life gain off this. That's fine, right? I think that's what we do instead of burning the Grasp. If we're really fortunate, they power up the Bankbuster and attack. We pick it off with the Infernal Grasp. That would be amazing. Looks like they're actually thinking about it here. Alright, my turn. Yep, I know. They get to do all the fun things. Drop off backup Shouldered. Yep, they gain the life. We hit more land. Okay, fine. We lose life. Is there any chance we want to keep this around to discard later? I think the answer is yes. So let's just go -5 here. They take their draw now. Get the life trigger. Okay. Alright. It's fine. But they're the one with the Underdog, which is brutal. And Shoulder got him enough life that they can actually use the Underdog here and not feel terrible about it. Invoke Despair. No. Oh. God, so sad. Trespasser, okay. Yeah, we can grasp that, I guess. Take a Shouldered, go up a life. The sadness is real right now. They actually get in there for attack this turn. That's a 9. That ain't it. cycle you away. What are we missing in the graveyard? We got a 2 down there anyway, so we can't do any better than that. I think we start here. Yikes. All right. Drop you off. All right. And here. Not a hasty underdog, right? Regular underdog? From the hand. And you. I guess they're going for lethal here. Are they going to crew someone? No, they take the draw instead. I think they meant to crew and go for lethal, but that's fine. Well, we're almost dead anyway. It doesn't matter. I guess we could hit another meat hook, but even so, they have the hasty underdog, so it's pretty much game. We should have grasped the trespasser before they got the trigger, but it's fine. Drop off the island. Down to 6, down to 5, down to 2. I don't think any top decks get us out of this. Down to 1. Okay. Oh, so sad. Just let me end it. All right. I mean, to be fair, we had some good top decks. They had some good top decks. Like, you know, could have gone either way, middle of the game, and then they just did better. On the play, let's go. All right. Get our tap land out of the way. Red do nothing, and we have the counterspell. Feels so good. Do nothing, though. All right. Now we're getting peculiar. Do they have a 3-drop? Yeah, we want to get these counterspells out of the way early. All right, end here. Maybe they're, in fact, Jaya control. All right, you got to have something here. Surely you have a card to deploy. Although it's just going to drop Sphinx, and that's going to be really hard for you to deal with. You go for a Devastator for X equals 2. We use the more expensive counterspell here. More blue. Next, we're going to drop the Sphinx. I think we're fine to get the Trespasser going here. Take the Devastator. Get a little life swing going. 4th land. Raiju comes down. Yep. No blocks. Take 4. That's totally fine. Definitely dropping this Sphinx. Are we attacking also? They're not going to be able to answer the Sphinx. So they're going to attack with the Raiju. Do we really want to trade the Trespasser with, you know, a Werewolf, for example? We're probably going to go land -4. I think we can hit him here. It's 0. Kind of tough to say. They had a weird slow start. Maybe we'll see multiple Raijus in a row here. Sushi. Okay. Maybe they hold back. That'd be really interesting. Then we just -4 Massacre. Phoenix Chick. All right. Are we attacking or not is the big question. Because if they don't, we get a very clean -4 Massacre. They do. All right. Okay. I don't really understand that, but we'll take 5 here. Down to 12. Well, that's pretty good too. Let's start with a Sphinx attack and see what they want to do here. Okay, they take it all. We get our nice draw now. Looks like we'll get a free Infernal Grasp, but we can just take out both. Alright, we'll take the removal spell. And I think we end here. Just need to make sure to kill stuff before combat. Denied side, that's not bad. Land. So we currently have lethal, by the way. I think. There are 2 creatures down there. Yeah, if we can remove one. Because we'll attack for 9 and deal 2 damage off the Glutton. So they have to be thinking about that. And we're thinking about that as well. 2 combat. All right. Let's take the Raiju now. All right. You're gone. Down to 10. 2 attackers. That's fine. Do you want to attack? I think we're fine. If we can make the spear one target and frontal grasp the other, we could swing for lethal on the way back. Dropping down to 6 does leave us open to 2 lightning bolts, though. So maybe we lightning strikes. Maybe we can't do that either. Yeah, if we have 2 lightning strikes, we just straight up lose. So I think we actually do have to do this as well. All right. Down to 8. We're going to exile or treasure. You go into exile. Play with fire is damage to the face. They could still have 2 lightning strikes in hand and just win right now. I guess we could make the spear the last one. Nope, they deploy that card. Okay, that's fine. Hammerhand. And has haste after combat. Okay. That's fine. Play with fire to the face. They can still pay for it. Down to 6. 1 to the top. Uh-oh. Okay. Anything else? Okay. So if we meet hook for 2, get in for 6 damage. I think we start with an attack all. See how much they want to eat here. I guess we could take the Phoenix Chick if somehow it matters. Flip the life total a little bit. They do take a block, which is totally fine with us. Drop to 5. Okay. No meat hook shenanigans. But we don't have the black for Evoke Despair, so we don't really care about that. I'll get that screen back. Nah, it's gone forever. I don't know. Leave in the comment if you know how I clicked out of it. All right, we don't care about Invoke Despair because we don't have the mana anyway, so let's definitely take these. Now we can just Rona's Vortex, whatever they play. Do we need a life? We might need life. Yeah, should be fine. Let's do it like this. I guess, I mean, they have enough mana to play, you know, the hasty kick spell. How much damage is that? Let's take the fire. The hasty vampire that they can kick. Let's just do it like that. And end here. Kumano's cheap. Okay, that's 1 damage down to 6. Fine. Play with fire to the face. Okay. Down to 4. Does not look like they're going to get there. I think we've won, right? What else can they have here? Light up the night or something? Lightning strike. Deal 3 damage to the face. We're not dead, right? I'm not missing anything. I think we're good here. Down to 1. Okay. All right. Close one, but I felt like we were in control there. It's good. Okay, we can keep this. Mountain into Epicure. All right. Start with a island here. On Rakdos, unsurprisingly. Wax us for 1. Do nothing. Okay. Well, we're holding Frontal Grasp then. Ooh, they cycled the blood token. Maybe they're... Nope. They're eyeing it. Thought they might. Thought they were maybe missing land drops and gonna cycle for it. 3rd land. Eat this. And see if they drop something else to grasp instead. That's it. I don't think we do anything here. That's all just fine. Trespasser's interesting. They probably have removal, but that's okay. Yeah, then we drop the Trespasser this turn. See if they want to lose 2 cards to deal with it. Okay. Grasp there. And they discard something else. Which is fine by me. Drop off a land. Draw up. Thrawn Portal. Tap land. Okay. Take one more here. Fine. Nice. All right, this is a good turn to either Deluge or Resurrect it or even Thirst if we need to. We probably do not want to Urtai. We're definitely not going to pick up the Epic here with Urtai. Yep, eat this. No problem. Down to 15. My turn. Okay. I think it's a good Deluge turn then. I like the Sphinx. It's expensive to deal with. Be nice to protect it with something else, though. I don't hate the second Deluge. Maybe we just play a Bankbuster this turn. I would like to have protection for the Sphinx via Counterspell before dropping it, ideally. Let's do it like this. And probably play out the Trespasser again this turn. We don't need our own Trespasser, so we'll take that just to get the life gain, and then we'll take this guy. And we'll drop the Bankbuster here. If they play Shouldered, we can use full control or set an upkeep stop to Infernal Grasp before we draw. Alright, flip back to Dayside. They do play Shouldered, so let's just be careful with full control here. We want to kill it on upkeep before we take the draw. Alright, my turn. We could get an Urtai down, which is kind of interesting. But I think I'd rather Thirst this turn. Could go Urtai plus Bankbuster draw. I know for sure we're starting here. We can do that now. Alright, we'll take the draw. Alright, that's pretty good. Let's go ahead and attack here. Strip out the Shouldered. Go up a life. Okay, opponent takes it down to 10. Got lots of good options open here. Another Epicure is fine. Again, I don't think we need to waste an Urtai on that. What else you got? That's it. All right, take a nice Thirst here. Scoop. Okay. All right, we'll give this a go on the draw. Boros. Okay. Start with the Swamp here. Boros do nothing. All right. Well, let's go ahead and drop an Underdog. No stick at all. They only have 3 drops and 4 drops. What if it's a Reanimator instead? Fable. Yeah, all right. Well, Vortex has a nice target here. I think that's fine. And hold Tainted Indulgence. Whack him for 3. Okay. Alright, so we're looking at Boros Reanimator here, is my guess. Nice little bird card sleeve. Liliana and Ring of Denathi. Oh, wow. Okay. It's not at all. It's Mardu without any black mana. Give him a nice... Alright, they did hit their black mana source. That's good. Overseer. Okay, sure. Okay. Let's get an Indulgence going. I like land. I really do. Maybe drop off one Trespasser or drop off this Vortex. Vortex is a clean answer to anything, though, next turn. This turn, we're probably just going to drop the Trespasser. We could kill the Overseer. It's kind of a waste. I don't think we kill the Overseer. I think this turn we drop the Trespasser. I think we can drop off this island. Evoke Despair. All right, now we really want to hit more black mana. We're a long way off, though. Take Liliana here. It's not a creature, but it's pretty good. And I don't know that we need to throw this away. Actually, we do. We want them to block because I'm gonna remove as many creatures as possible before Kiki Jiki gets online. Okay. Flip the Fable. We'd love to have more black for Invoke Despair, but it's not gonna happen now. They whack us for 2, that's fine. They ninjutsu in whatever this thing is. What does this even do? Okay. I guess I don't love that. Do we bounce that just to set him back a turn? It's not terrible. We put a lot of pressure on them if we do that. So I think that's fine. Super weird. Play out a land. That's not bad at all. I like that quite a bit. Let's get in there. We'll look for creatures here. Nothing else. Okay. Nope, they eat it all. They can now start copying things, but they're not going to love the idea of drawing. Down to 4. Scoop. Yeah, even if they play the Seer and copy it, they draw, but then they lose more life. It's an awkward position to be in. Welcome to the post-game deck tech. DIMIR control was super fun today. Started out with more of a draw-go strategy, running things like Memory Deluge and Urtai Resurrected at instant speed in the 4-drop slot, but eventually I was like, you know what? Let me just never lose to aggro again and throw 4 copies of Shouldered and 2 copies of Sphinx in there and just completely brickwall the opponent if you can get to turn 4 or 5, which worked pretty well, I would say. Rest of the deck, I am enjoying Rona's Vortex. I didn't run Cut Down at all, just because I feel like you have to have 4 Infernal Grasp to deal with your opponent's Shouldereds. And then if I wanted an option in the 1-drop slot, I just like Rona's Vortex. I can bounce things early against aggro, let you stall until you brickwall the board on turns 4 or 5, and then also can be played in the 4-drop slot to take out any threat. Like it a lot. I am a fan. 2 Make Disappears for some cheap counter magic, 2 Underdogs to get that recursive value late in the game, 2 Tainted Indulgences. It fits, theoretically, fits in a little bit better than Siphon Insight, because Siphon Insight, you don't draw the cards, you just play them, whereas Tainted Indulgence, you actually draw the cards, which can trigger the Children. 2 Bank Busters, of course, 4 Trespassers to pick apart your opponent's graveyard, and then a mix between 2 hard counter spells and Urtai Scorn, and 2 more card draw spells, again, pairs well with Shouldered. Also, it is of note that because Rona's Vortex is 1 mana, it does help fuel the Tainted Indulgence. That's not going to come up that often. It's only 2 of in the deck, and that's a lot to ask for to get 5 cards of different mana values in the graveyard, but it could happen. Only tweak the deck I would make is when you are running a split mana base, it is tough to hit 5 black mana sources, and we don't have the Pain lands yet. I'm compensating the Pain lands by running some of these tri-lands instead, which honestly isn't bad. It gives me an excuse to run the Sphinx because we have more domain options via red and white. And also you can cycle them later. So that's really not too bad at all. But I think I'd probably drop one Invoke Despair, go up 1 Sphinx, just because you're not going to be able to hit Invoke Despair on 5 that consistently. That's the deck. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment. I'm Dr. Ruckus, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.